Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the online class of Biology for Engineering. In our today's session, we'll discuss about the topic of Unit 1, Introduction to Life. Introduction to Biomolecule is a topic related to the first unit. So, biomolecules. Here we will be discussing about the biomolecules like example carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, enzymes. All these 5 biomolecules we will be discussing in this unit 1. So biomolecules. Biomolecules are very important to carry out the various life process of living organisms for their existence of all living organisms. These biomolecules, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins and enzymes plays a very important role. So biomolecules, we are calling it as biological molecules. These are the substances produced by cells and living organisms for the existence and maintenance of all living organisms. These biomolecules are important. Different types of biomolecules we have like carbohydrates, lipids, nucleic acids, proteins, vitamins and enzymes. All these types of biomolecules we will be discussing here. First type of biomolecule is carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are nothing but the sugars. We also call them as saccharides. Saccharides. They are nothing but the sugars, and we also call them as saccharides. And these are the molecular compounds made of 3 elements. This will contain the 3 elements like carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Example of carbohydrates we can take here is glucose and sucrose, and we are simply calling them as sugars. So carbohydrates are nothing but the sugars. This is the example of the biomolecules. First biomolecule what we are discussing related to unit 1, Introduction to Life. This is the classification of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are mainly classified into monosaccharides, oligosaccharides and polysaccharides. Carbohydrates are classified into first type, that is monosaccharide, then we have oligosaccharide, and the last one is polysaccharides. Monosaccharide again is classified into trioses, tetroses, pentose, hexose, heptose. Example of trioses is glyceraldehyde. Example of tetroses is erythrose sugar. All these are sugars. Example of pentose is ribose. Example of hexose is glucose. Example of heptose is heptulose. And the molecular formula is also given here. Trioses example, triose, 3 carbons. Triose means containing 3 carbon. Sugar containing 3 carbon are called as trioses. So 3 carbons means C3H6O3 is the formula of this trioses. Tetroses, tetra means 4. A sugar containing 4 carbon. Sugar containing 4 carbons is called tetrose. The formula here is C4H8O4. Next we have pentose. Pentose is the sugar containing 5 carbons, means C5H10O5. Then hexose. Hexose means a sugar containing 6 carbons, means C6H12O6. C6H12O6 is the example of hexose, nothing but the glucose. Heptose is the sugar containing 7 carbons, C7H14O7 is the formula of the heptose. Monosaccharides are the carbohydrates containing 1 sugar molecule, and disaccharides are the carbohydrates which contains 2 sugar molecules. Di means 2. Then trisaccharides means it will contain 3 sugar molecules. Poly means polysaccharide is it will contain many sugar molecules. So carbohydrates are classified into monosaccharides, oligosaccharides. Oligo here is it will contain nearly 2 to 10 sugar molecules which will break down into monosaccharides. So oligosaccharides are classified into disaccharide and trisaccharides. Di means 2 sugar molecules and tri means 3 sugar molecules. Example of disaccharide given here is sucrose. Example of trisaccharide given here is raffinose. Next we have polysaccharides. It will contain many sugar molecules. It will be sweet in taste. Example we can take here is cellulose and starch. Polysaccharide again is classified into structural polysaccharide and storage polysaccharide. Structural polysaccharide and storage polysaccharide. Next we have functions of carbohydrates. The main functions of carbohydrates is it will provide the energy, and they also play a very important role in the structural and functional systems like tissues, organs, as well as in the formation of structures on the surface of cells. So carbohydrates, saccharides. Carbohydrates are nothing but the saccharides or the sugars. They will provide the energy. Fiber is also a type of carbohydrate that will promote the good digestive health, and it will reduce the constipation and lower the risk of digestive tract diseases. This is the function of carbohydrates. Body is converting the extra carbohydrate into the stored energy in the form of glycogen, and several hundred grams can be stored in liver and muscles. These are also the functions of carbohydrates. Cell will convert the carbohydrates into ATP. Full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. ATP will give us the energy. ATP are the energy molecules. ATP will provide the energy to the cell of the living organisms through cellular respiration. So cell is converting this carbohydrates into the fuel molecules. What are the fuel molecules here? ATP, the energy providing molecule. The full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. And carbohydrates are nothing but the sugars we have discussed. And these sugars will be used by our cells for giving the energy. The fiber in carbohydrates will also help in lowering the blood cholesterol. Blood cholesterol will be reduced by the fibers present in the carbohydrates. So carbohydrate is playing a very important role. It's a part of connective tissue also, one of the type of tissues. They are also component of several important biochemical compounds. The biochemical compounds like nucleic acids, they are also the part of this nucleic acids and blood group substances, and they are also maintaining the glucose level of the plasma. So they are very essential for the living organisms in different ways. It is also essential component of milk of lactose. They are also helping in peristaltic movement of food. Peristaltic movement of food will be related to digestion. So they are helping in digestion. Proper digestion is also done by the carbohydrates. So all these are the functions of carbohydrates. They are also the essential components of the temperature control and proper functioning of the different parts of animal body. Temperature is controlled by this carbohydrates. Next we have is lipids. Lipids are nothing but the fats. These lipids are the second type of biomolecules what we will be discussing here. We need to discuss about the definition of lipids and classification of lipids and functions of lipids. So these are the large group of organic compounds that are oily to touch, and they are insoluble in water. They will not be dissolved in water, and they are oily to touch. Lipids are nothing but the fats, fatty acids, oils, waxes, sterols, and triglycerides. All these are the examples of lipids, and they are the source of stored energy. To all the humans or living organisms, lipids are playing a very important role as a source of the stored energy, and they are also the component of the cell membranes. The membranes will contain this lipids. So lipids are nothing but the fats or oils. This is the classification of lipids. You can see here lipids are classified into simple lipids, compound lipids and derived lipids. Simple lipids we are also calling them as homolipids. And compound lipids we are calling it as heterolipids. And the last one we have is derived lipids. In the simple lipids are classified into two types, that is fats and oil, and the second one is wax. Fa here is, this Fa is fatty acids. Fatty acids plus glycerol are the first type of lipids, that is fats and oils. An example of that is triacyl glycerol. Then in the wax, the second type of simple lipids or the homolipids, it will be containing the fatty acids and acetyl alcohol. Example we can take here is beeswax. We also have here glycolipids that will be containing the fatty acids and the alcohol and the carbs. Example is cerebrosides. Then we have third one, lipoproteins. Example chylomicron, VLDL, LDL and HDL. All these are the examples of the lipoproteins. In the compound lipids, this will contain the fatty acids along with alcohols, and other additional groups will be added to the compound lipids. They are further divided into these types. The first one phospholipid, second one glycolipid, third one lipoprotein. Phospholipids, this first one phospholipids are the lipids containing phosphoric acid, PO4 here, the phosphoric acid, the fatty acids Fa and the alcohol ALC here is alcohol, Fa here is fatty acids, PO4 is phosphoric acid. Phospholipid again is classified into two types here. The first one glycerophospholipid, second one sphingophospholipid. This will contain the alcohols and the glycerols. Example of glycerophospholipid is lecithin. The example of sphingophospholipid is springomycin. Next we have here glycolipids and lipoproteins. Glycolipids will have the fatty acids, carbohydrates and the Other groups like nitrogenous bases and the lipoproteins will have the lipids. Lipoproteins, in the name itself we have lipids attached to the proteins. Lipids with proteins, we are calling them as lipoproteins. Then we have derived lipids. These substances will be derived by hydrolysis of simple lipids and the compound lipids. Derived lipids will get it from simple lipids and compound lipids. By the process of hydrolysis of simple lipid and compound lipid, we will get the derived lipids. In this we have steroids like ergosterol, cholesterol, carotenoids we have. Carotenoids will be in the plant pigments that will give the colors like red, orange, yellow colors, xanthophylls. All these are the plant pigments, carotenoids, terpenes that will give the strong odors, fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. All these are the examples of derived lipids. So after classification of lipids, we have here is functions of lipids. Lipids is the food reserve, stored food in both plants and animals. In seeds and spores, lipids help in thermal insulation. They function as concentrated food. As compared to carbohydrates, they yield more than twice as much energy per unit weight. So, they are giving twice energy compared to the carbohydrates. Vitamin A, D, E, K. Just now we have discussed in the classification of lipids. They are related to the derived lipids. This vitamin A, D, E, K. They are soluble in lipids and they are protecting from the process of oxidation. They are acting as a carrier and they are protecting them from oxidation. Drying oils have lipids. In paint industry we are using phospholipids, glycolipids and sterols. All these lipids are the components of the cell membrane. Fragrance of many plant products is due to lipid substances called terpenes. Terpenes, the lipid substances will give the fragrance of many plant products. Desert animals will use this lipids as a source of metabolic water. Lipid tissues forms an insulating layer below the skin of animals and they will protect them from low temperatures. All these are the functions of lipids. Lipids, they produce a shock absorbing cushion around eyeballs, kidneys and other important vital organs. So in today's session we have discussed about the biomolecules. The first biomolecule what we have discussed is carbohydrate. We have seen the classification of carbohydrate here. Then we have seen the functions of carbohydrates. Then the second biomolecule what we have discussed is lipids. In the lipids we have discussed about the Classification of lipids. This is the classification flowchart of lipids. Everyone should draw this flowchart of lipids in your running notes. Maintain running notes of biology. This will give you the assignment marks. I am repeatedly informing you in every online class. This will be checked. All these flowcharts, diagrams, what we are discussing in the online classes will be checked in college. Once you'll come to college, and that will give you the assignment marks. So maintain notes, everyone. Functions of lipids we have discussed. So that's all. Thank you, students. That's all for today's class. Of Unit 1, we have discussed biomolecules, carbohydrates and lipids. In our next class, we'll continue with the next topic of Unit 1. So thank you, students.